kind of crazy.
4 years ago, I received a message from Tara Garcia.
Hi, David.
She wanted me to know that her grandmother had beaten COVID at the age of 100. Now, that was at the beginning of the pandemic, and I know how much we all love good news. So I posted about it on social media. And I included the photos that Tara had sent to me, one of which included her grandmother in a military uniform.
I just knew that she was a veteran and that she was in the Army and that she was very proud.
That tweet went viral, and it was seen by retired Army Colonel Edna Cummings.
It was like being in a casino and hitting the jackpot.
She started connecting some dots and reached out to Garcia's family. She spoke to Tara.
She says, let's start here. Give me her dog tag numbers and we'll compare them.
As it turns out,
she was in a burn unit about 30 kilometers from Birmingham, England, treating soldiers because it was just such a manpower shortage all over, Europe.
At that time, Crescencia Garcia was one of only 6 surviving members of an all-female, all-black segregated unit that was sent overseas during World War II. Known as the 6888, the 855 women that served in that unit were finally receiving long overdue recognition.
They're the only military women's unit to receive the Congressional Gold Medal. They are part of an elite group of less than 200 recipients, the first being General George Washington.
And I was just like, you gotta be kidding me. And everything matched up. And I looked at my parents and I was like, I think we just opened Pandora's box here.
They sure did. They found out that Miss Garcia's name is on a monument at Fort Leavenworth in Kansas. Now, as the family's finding out about all this, I had no clue. I never heard from Tara again. I got a call from the good folks at Oprah Daily. In fact, I was here at home, and they said, David, we were just pitched about a story involving a 102-year-old woman who served during World War II, and her family is only now learning stories that they'd never heard before. So my team said, we got to do something. So they called Tara, and we had a surprise. May I say hello?
Oh, dude.
How are you? I have wanted to meet you.
Are you kidding?
Surprise.
Oh, the pleasure is mine. The pleasure is mine.
You don't understand. You don't understand.
Well, I came to listen.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I feel the same. Miss Crescencia, my name is David.
David?
David.
Hi, David.
Hi. It's very nice to meet you. It's an honor, actually.
Is it?
To meet you. It is. It is.
Good for you.
She enlisted in the U.S. Army at the age of 24 after being enraged by the bombing of Pearl Harbor. The Army sent her to Texas for basic training.
They put me in the black section, and there is the white section. That's America to you. See? That's America to you. And it's very sad, very sad.
I want to talk about your service.
Wasn't much.
It wasn't much?
No, I was just a medic.
You were a medic.
Yeah, I was just to take care of the herd.
The herd?
When they came in, I took care of them.
Thank you for your service.
You're welcome. I am proud to be an American.
What is this moment like for you?
I am delighted that everyone gets to see what I see. Because some people don't get it until you actually experience it and see it.
You don't live to be 102 without being a spark plug.
I mean, right? You're full of life. You are full of life.
He said 102? Oh my God.
You just reminded her how old
Be
she is.
careful, because you'll be my grandson.
Oh, you look great. You look great.
Thank you.
Gonna take a sentimental journey.
Mrs. Garcia was born in Puerto Rico on April 18th, 1920. A loaf of bread cost you 12 cents then. Woodrow Wilson was the president, and women didn't have the right to vote. When World War II began, she told us she had already moved to New York City and felt a patriotic duty to serve her country. After the war, she married Esteban Garcia II, an Army veteran himself. They raised 3 children in the Bronx. She spent her post-war work years working as a seamstress and a pattern maker in New York City's garment district. Her husband died in 1994 after 47 years of marriage.
That's my grandfather.
Let me see this handsome man. Now, we had arranged for a little surprise for Mrs. Garcia, but the surprise timeline was a little off and she was getting a little restless. So what were we going to do?
You want scotch?
I have Johnny Walker.
Johnny Walker.
You want one? Yeah.
Yeah, Johnny
She wants
Walker.
a scotch.
Does she really? Can we cheers?
We're gonna have a toast.
Okay.
A toast to you
To me.
at 102.
Thank you to you and 102.
Yes. Cheers.
Salud.
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 Finally, the phone rang. So I have one other surprise for you. Can you answer that, please?
Hello?
Tara? Hi, how are you? It's Jill Biden. How are you doing?
Hi. I'm great. How are you?
I'm great too. I hear you have a very special grandmother.
I do.
Hello.
Hi, it's Jill Biden.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
wow. My salute for you, woman.
Oh.
You're the one that needs to be celebrated. You are one incredible woman, and I can't thank you enough for all your service to our country.
And I salute you. Keep it up. Keep up the good work.
I'm trying to follow in your footsteps and in your example.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tara, for sharing this moment with me and with all of America.
Thank you so much.
Love you
It's
both.
really nice to meet you. Take care.
Love you.
Mrs. Garcia's memory at that time was fading. But in that moment, she was fully present. How amazing was that?
The fact that she knew who that was.
Yeah.
And she felt that acknowledgement just now. That's all I needed. That's all I needed. I said, and I just want her to remember. That's all.
I will never forget Miss Garcia. What a day, what a story. On this day of remembrance, you should know that a Broadway musical and a Netflix movie are in the works about Miss Garcia and her unit. Both projects will celebrate the 688 being deployed to Europe to help boost troop morale by sorting a tremendous backlog of mail that wasn't reaching the soldiers on the front lines. With Miss Garcia's passing, there are just 4 members of the 688 still alive. The uniform Miss Garcia wore during World War II is now on permanent display at the U.S. Army Women's Museum in Fort Gregg Adams in Virginia. Miss Garcia died in August 2023, about a year after this segment originally aired. She was buried with full military honors. And I have to tell you, it's a true salute for a woman who was so proud to be an American.